stuff that you could peel out to modify, or rather to buffer and embellish and augment your argument. But it doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't tell what this man went through. It doesn't tell what we, you, me, the national media, the local media put this man through, and how he overcame all of that stuff. And on this day, on a night where he wins his first championship, less than 12 hours after he wins his first championship, and he registers a triple-double, clearly wasn't himself, bad cramp, was limping, was not running continuously, effectively. He was not himself. 26, 13, and 11. He captures his first world championship. You sit here and you applaud the fact that he swallowed his pride, and he said, about damn time. When you gonna swallow yours?
I just did.
No, you didn't. And I'm telling you why you didn't. Because you're modifying your support for him by justifying all the years of criticism. And I'm saying, could you not sit back, at least for a segment in the show, and say, well, you know what? This ain't the moment for me to bring this up. Let me go further, because I've only been talking for 2.5 minutes. I have numbers here, just like you do. And please, feel free, because really I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to our national viewing audience about you. The same Skip Bayless that just brought up these things about LeBron James. Career regular season average, 27, 7, and 6. Career postseason average, 28, 8, and 6. This postseason, 39 and 5. First round, 27, 6, and 5. Second round against Indiana, 30, 10, and 6. Conference finals, 33, 11, and 3. Finals, 28.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, 7.4 assists.
Wow.
He's a 3-time league MVP. This man is a perennial all-star. He is clearly one of the most dominant players in the game. All I said was, you gotta get it done. You gotta get the chip. And last night, when it was all over, you know how I feel about my custom tailored suits. First of all, I think they look very good, and I must admit it that they ain't cheap. Okay? But I had to go up in there and get champagne poured on me just to make sure I went to that man and I saw him and Dwayne Wade and Eric Spoelstra, the people that I have been criticizing, to pay homage to what they did. LeBron James' greatness, Dwayne Wade's unselfishness, Eric Spoelstra, that young coach who's got a tremendously bright future that has been maligned and ridiculed and questioned. All of this stuff because you got to man up. I ain't hiding. And what I'm saying to you is that on this show, with these national airwaves, I know you too well to know how decent you are. I know a lot of people say stuff about you. You are far better than people give you credit for. But there are some things you become fixated on. One of them is Tim Tebow, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to spend an entire season dealing with that before he wets the bed. And we'll talk about that another day. But on this day, it's about LeBron. It's about his greatness. It's about his accomplishments, and more importantly, as he put into words appropriately, Skip Bayless, it is about the path that he took. The dude is 27. He ain't 47. He made mistakes, sure, with the decision, sure, with the way he handled it. But he's also a dude that's been in this league all 9 years. Like you said, you've always liked him as an individual. That means you acknowledge he's never acted foolish. He's never been irresponsible. He's never gotten himself in trouble with the law. He brings up, and you're talking to a man here, and I must admit, as an African American, as a black man, how proud I am of the fact that he lifted his boys up. LRMR, LeBron, Randy, Maverick, Rich, all great guys. Lifted them up, brought them along with him, have them controlling his brand, building his brand, not to mention a plethora of friends that he has all over the league. Look at how Kevin Durant hugged this boy. Look at how happy he was for him. It comes a point in time, Skip Bayless, where we simply step back. And no matter how right you may have been, with all the things that you mentioned throughout the years, and I'll even give it to you, when you said those things about him, and you brought up those questions about him, you were on the money about it. Might have been a bit excessive at times, but that's life. People need to get over that. But you weren't wrong in terms of your factual information. But you don't look right this morning when you stand up and clap 1 minute and then highlight and critique what he hasn't, what he still needs to do, or how justified you were in being critical of him on this day, after all he's been through. He had to sit here and take for the last year, at least the last year, from me, from you, from others, all the heat and vitriol and disgust from his performance. He won it now.